Hi, I'm Katie Herring, and I am auditioning for the role of Gwendolyn. This is the Gwendolyn, Cecily, and Felix side.
What field of endeavor are you engaged in? I write the news for CBS. Oh, fascinating.
Where do you get your ideas from?
From the news.
Oh, of course. Silly me.
Maybe you can mention Gwen and I in one of your news reports. Well, if you do something spectacular, maybe I will. Oh, we've done spectacular things, but I don't think we'd want it spread all over the telly. Do you, Gwen? Oscar! Yeah. It's such a large apartment. Sometimes you have to shout.
So it's just you two batches here then?
Batches? Oh, bachelors. We're not bachelors. We're divorced. That is, Oscar's divorced. I'm getting divorced. Oh, small world. We've cut the dinghy loose too, as they say.
Well, you just couldn't have a better matched foursome, could you?
No, I suppose not.
Of course, I'm technically a widow. I was getting divorced, and then my husband died before the final papers came through.
Oh, I'm awfully sorry. It's a terrible thing, isn't it, divorce?
Yes, well, it can be, if you haven't got the right solicitor.
That's true. Sometimes they can drag it out for months. I was lucky. Snip, cut, and I was free. I mean, it's terrible what it can do to people. After all, what is divorce? It's taking two happy people and tearing their lives completely apart. It's inhuman, don't you think so? Yes, it can be an awful bother.
Yes, well, that's water under the bridge, isn't it? I'm sorry, I think I've forgotten your name.
Felix.
Ah, yes, Felix.
Like the cat.
Well, the pigeons will have to beware of the cat, won't we?
Mmm. Cashews, lovely. This is the worst part of breaking up. Childhood sweethearts, were you? No, that's my little boy and girl. He's 7, she's 5. Oh, sweet. They live with their mother.
You must miss them terribly.
I can't stand being away from them, but that's what happens with divorce. When do you get to see them? Every night. I stop there on my way home. Then I take them on the weekends, and I get them on holidays in July and August. Oh, well, when is it that you miss them? Whenever I'm not there. If they didn't have to go to school so early, I'd go over and make them breakfast. They love my French toast.
Well, you certainly are a devoted father.
It's Frances who's the wonderful one. She's the little girl? No, she's the mother, my wife.
The one you're divorcing.
She's done a terrific job bringing them up. They always look so nice. They're so polite, speak beautifully. Never yeah, always yes. They're such good kids, and she did it all. She's the kind of woman who... Oh, what am I saying? You don't want to hear any of this. Nonsense. You have the right to be proud. You have 2 beautiful children and a wonderful ex-wife. I know. That's her. Frances.
Oh, she's very pretty, isn't she, Cecily?
Oh, yes. Pretty. A pretty girl. Very pretty. Thank you. Isn't this nice?
There's no one in the picture.
I know. It's a picture of our living room. We have a beautiful apartment.
It's very pretty. Very pretty.
Those are lovely lamps. Thank you. We bought them in Mexico on our honeymoon. I used to love to come home at night. That was my whole life. My wife, my kids, and my apartment. Does she have the lamps now too? I gave her everything. It'll never be like that again. Never. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I didn't mean to get so emotional. Would you like some potato chips?
You mustn't be ashamed. I think it's a rare quality for a man to be able to cry.
Please, let's not talk about it. I think it's sweet. Terribly, terribly sweet. You're just making it worse.
I think it's refreshing for a man to speak so highly of the woman he's divorcing. Oh dear. You've made me think of my sweet, poor Sydney.
Oh, Gwen, please don't.
It was a happy marriage at first. Everyone said so, isn't that right, Cecily? Not like you and George.
That's right. George and I were never happy. Not for one single solitary day.